Hi Scorpio, let's go ahead and start us off with some deep breaths, shuffling for some affirmations here. If you are returning, welcome back. I love you guys, I miss you guys, and if you are new, we're gonna get into another Scorpio reading here. Welcome to Virgo season, you guys. Happy Virgo season, okay? Let's tap into this energy. I got to meditate this morning, so that was really nice. I have some notes for you guys. As I was meditating, I was getting some messages for you guys. I'm getting onyx, the crystal onyx, to look into the meanings, okay, of the stone onyx, as well as obsidian. Okay, I'm getting obsidian. Okay, I just got 101 on the timestamp. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity, excuse me, to learn. Okay, I'm getting that some of you guys are getting sick. You have sore throat. For some of you guys, you have the cold. Okay, 121. I'm sending you guys so much comfort right now. Okay. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Okay. I feel that for our Scorpios, you are learning so much at this time. You have been learning a lot, okay? Heavy on the sore throat, heavy on your throat chakra right now, okay? Scorpio, I'm following the rhythm here, okay, 151, I caught that as well. You may be seeing those number patterns, mirror number patterns, okay, 151, 252, you know, those number patterns are coming up, okay. Numbers, ooh, I don't have any numbers for you guys. I thought I did. Let's go back to that, okay. Scorpio, you are learning so much, and you have been learning so much about yourself. You may be one experiencing a lot of this self-knowledge, okay? This is the energy that's coming through. Let me just... And as you are also unlearning, okay, so much of what you are picking up, so much of yourself you are learning, okay? There is a lot of unblocking and unlearning through gratitude, through play. 313, I just caught that again. And that is of significance for you, Scorpio. Play is a very important factor in your overall well-being, your overall health at this time, perhaps in this season, all the way, I'm getting all the way to your season, Scorpio, okay? Play is a very important factor in your overall health. This helps you unblock a lot of what you may not understand, okay? You also may be going through a time where there are a lot of things that you're trying to reflect on that you may not even understand. I'm hearing it's okay because you are also learning along the way, and what you're picking up from this, Scorpio, is a whole lot of, I'm hearing a whole lot of gems that is unfolding for you, that is to unfold for you, Scorpio. Okay, that's beautiful. There's so much unblocking and play, and in play I mean that this could be as simple as you reading a book. For some, that's play. Okay, because you pick up so much from reading, and not just when you are reading the sentences, reading the words, but you also registering, your mind is registering as you're picking up on the words, and it is also unblocking and is like leading you to things. Okay, that is a very, very specific and intricate message there, okay, for somebody. Scorpio, most of us are powered by humility. Okay. And as you are learning so much about yourself, everything fuels you. It is fueling you up. It is new. It is like a fuel that is so unknown to you. It's like a feeling of coming back home, and it's bringing you this sense of fresh new start. Everything feels new. Everything feels brand new. Okay, this is what I'm picking up here. Scorpio, forgive yourself. 555 when I said that. Don't become a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices, okay? Some sacrifices that you have had to face along the way, Scorpio, and this is what makes it harder for you to be nice. Okay, when things are off balance, something feels off balance, whether this is in the mind. I'm going with the rhythm here, Scorpio, okay. Some things feel off balance, and when you feel this, okay, it's like it's harder for you to be nice to people, okay. It's like you become this, you become this mean cat. The mean cat comes out of you. It's like you just start to, okay. When you feel a lot of burden, okay, when you feel a lot of burden, like weighing you down and the choices you have to make, it's like moments of you having to teeter-totter. Which choice should I make in this moment? It's like it becomes hard for you because you're burdened and you're weighed down by something. 717. It is in your choices and it is in your decisions where you feel a lot of that weight. And it may perhaps be rooted in how you are to yourself, self-sabotaging yourself perhaps, okay? Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, like in times and moments when you feel like you're not being perfect, Scorpio, 747, forgive yourself in that moment and keep moving toward a beautiful future. Unblock yourself from your mistakes, unblock yourself from, I'm getting like the things that, the choices that you had made, you know, it's these things that you cannot take back is what I'm getting, you know. It's probably from mistakes from the past that is coming to surface, and you're having to understand that, okay? This is coming back to what I was saying about you learning about yourself and you learning so much more about yourself. And as you are unblocking, and take this as it resonates, Scorpio, as you are unblocking, there's so much resurfacing. And then what comes up is what I had done, mistakes that I had done, things that I had said, the choices that I had made that I probably was not very proud of. There are a lot of us, and not just our Scorpions here, but a lot of us collectively that are feeling a lot of this, like feeling like you're a martyr. Mistakes that we've done, choices that we've made, that we're thinking to ourselves now in this season. I'm not sure and quite sure how I feel about this about myself. And this is how you are being pushed. You're being powered by humility as you are stepping into this realization, okay? But at the same time, it's like you're coming out of it, okay? I'm getting this image of like roots, like fat roots, okay, like spreading, slowly spreading, and it's just like sprouting around, like roots on the ground. And I hear it too. I hear it growing. It's amazing. It's crazy. It's funny, I'm getting that right now. The roots, it's growing, it's spreading all over the ground, and it's cracking concrete. It's cracking the ground. It's cracking the concrete. Okay. And keep this in your mind as I say this. I'm following the rhythm here, Scorpio. This is beautiful. It is, I'm getting spurt. I'm getting like you having to bloom into something here, okay? But you having to really understand yourself in this phase of you growing, okay? You unblocking, Scorpio. This is a beautiful energy. I also am getting a little bit of a Scorpio moon vibe here, okay? If you have Scorpio placement, and if your moon is in Scorpio, this reading is also for you. And it may not all resonate with you in the messages that are coming up, but there are some messages in this reading that you are able to pick up and resonate with, is what I'm getting here, Scorpio moon. So take that as it resonates, okay? We are powered by humility here, Scorpio, okay? Everything is coming to you brand new. You are fueled by success, okay? And you are fueled by the success that your work, wherever you work at, your career choice, okay, your job has to offer to you at this time. And a lot of what you are picking up from the work that you do, and even in the tasks that you do at work, okay, you're fueled by this. Okay, 222, when I said that, you're fueled by this. It is, you're finding the success in the little things that you are doing. I'm hearing combined. Ooh, combined. Think, I'm getting this image of like your DNA. It's like your DNA is being regenerated. Ooh, that's powerful. Okay, take this as it resonates. Okay, Scorpio, I'm speaking to somebody here. Your DNA is being regenerated here. And think of yourself, okay, when you are in a moment, and I hear me when I say this, two cards came out here. Hear me when I say that in moments when you are having a hard time facing the new, I feel like this is coming up very heavy right now, okay? When you're facing with the new, okay, when you are to come face to face with new, with change, okay, think of your DNA regenerating. Think of this moment as a moment of revelation, okay? You're growing, and in growth comes with change, and with change comes with resistance. It is natural for us human beings to feel uncomfortable in the moment when you feel the new, the unfamiliar. Scorpio, hear me when I say this. I feel like this is very important. Okay, you are never given more than what you can handle. Wow, I feel like I had said this to our Aries as well. All right. Most of us are powered by humility at this time. Scorpio, hear me when I say this, okay? Approach life humbly, okay? Practice humility, but you are powered by humility. When we come face to face with new and everything new, it humbles you. It humbles us. It places us in gratitude. And when we are in gratitude, Scorpio, I'm reminded to tell you that this unblocks things. It unblocks money blockages, mental blockages, emotional blockages. And even at times, it brings you back to ease and taking you out from the unease that you're feeling in your physical body, the burdens. You know, it's like when you're kind of just dragging your body around and you're like feeling you're just not inspired by anything, okay? And this is a time for us to really be self-aware of this, I feel like, because we're going into winter, you know, and it's a time of deep introspection. Okay, winter is a time for us to really get into what is happening in here, especially mentally, right? So it's like when we place ourselves in gratitude, and I feel like you feel a lot of that. Scorpio, I feel like you're powered by humility. You're powered by gratitude and deep gratitude. I feel like you're seeing this all around you. You are surrounded by gratitude. You know, this is as simple as somebody coming up to you and, you know, saying, I appreciate you, you know, you having to be of service of somebody, and then they're coming up to you and approaching you like, I appreciate you, you know, I thank you. You know, it's stuff like that you're picking up, and you're just like powered by that. You're powered by that. I feel like that's what you need. You need to see humility, humanity, gratitude in people. And that is what is going to fuel you, because it gives you so much hope. When we don't see enough of the gratitude, when we don't see enough of the humility, when we don't see enough of people playing and being carefree and being free and being lighthearted, it gives you so much more hope, Scorpio. And then this is where you step out and you're just like, like, yay. I believe that what you are looking for, Scorpio, is the hope in people. Okay. This is what is also going to unblock you from whatever it is you're trying to understand about yourself that you don't understand. I feel like that is a heavy message for some of you guys. When you see humility, success, gratitude, humanity in somebody, that gives you so much more hope. And then you go back in and you're like, there's so much more hope in this world. I'm getting that image that some of you guys are actually sitting and going like that. There is so much more hope in this world. And you're just like, yes. You are fueled and powered by humility. You are fueled and powered by success. And this is what gives you so much more hope. And this is what gives you the hope to wake up every morning. I'm getting it for some of you Scorpios, like you get into depression during this time. I'm hearing some things that is unexplainable, but you get into a little bit of depression around this time. I'm speaking to a Scorpio here when I say this, okay? And so what is going to help you get back up and be fueled is the humility and the gratitude that you see in people. I'm hearing it's not your fault that you have to go through something like this, perhaps maybe every year around this time before winter, where your mind gets cluttered. Okay, I just got that message right now, okay? And it's not your fault that you sometimes have to look for that in people, because it's hard for you to see it within yourself. Ooh, that just came up very heavy for me. I'm sending you so much love right now. Okay. I feel like this is taking me back to your childhood, what you're trying to understand about your inner child. Okay, this is deeper wounds. I just got chills right now. I feel like I need to leave that to you, Scorpio, because it just got really heavy. I feel like I want to cry. There is a lot that you are healing from about yourself, your little self. Things that you remember about your childhood, the things you were passionate about. Okay, and that's what you're living up to today. A lot of your inner child that was neglected and abandoned, that you dreamed about of doing one day. I'm getting poetry. I'm getting that some of you guys write poetry. I am entering a portal of euphoric love. I'm getting like this time around in this season every year, you get this sense of like fire within yourself, and you can't sometimes understand if it is coming from anger or if it is coming from passion. Because a lot of that anger comes from your inner child wounds. But every year around this time before winter, you feel a lot of that passion, you feel a lot of that fire, and perhaps a lot of what you had went through in your childhood that was neglected. That's coming up for you and your passions, what you're passionate about, maybe even the work that you do. You are not at fault. Y'all, when it gets heavy in a reading, you may also be one at this time, Scorpio. Your sensory to decrease the sensory, okay? Set limits with draining people. Perhaps you are one easily drained by others' energy. This is also not your fault. I'm probably speaking to a very heavy introvert here, okay? You don't do well with crowds. You're a one-on-one type of person. You do well and pick up a lot of insights when it is a one-on-one conversation. All right, you get easily depleted, and this is not your fault, and I feel like this is also rooted from your inner wounds, inner child wounds. Growing up, nobody taught you how to maybe even interact or how to approach, if you will. And this is also what you are unblocking yourself from, Scorpio. So when you are face to face with a group, or you're placed in a group setting and you don't know what to say, but it's sometimes also like you don't have to say anything. You feel like, well, if I don't have anything to say, then I don't have to say anything. And I also don't want to have to do anything more than I should in this moment. I'm hearing it's a fact. I don't need to be doing any more than I should. If I feel drained in this moment, I should just rest in this moment. It's a choice, is what I'm getting here. But it's also really hard because at the same time, you do want to be in a group setting, but I suppose that maybe you are one right now trying to find your group of people you're able to feel this silence, like feel comfortable in being in this silence with. Because perhaps some may not be comfortable with your silence. Some may not be even be comfortable with silence. Okay. Self-care is respectful and empowering. Okay. Set limits with draining people. I feel like it's more so you I'm getting like you getting caught up in like a drama or something, like you being in a group, right? For example, here's an example. I'm getting this image right now. This is what's coming up. You being in a group. You just so happen to just be in that moment and you were placed in that moment with a group. And now you hear all of a sudden, these people in this group talking about such and such, and there's a little bit of drama that comes with it. That part right there where people are talking about others and such, and there's drama in the situation, that's where it becomes draining for you, Scorpio. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. That's when it becomes quite draining for our Scorpions, okay? And that part also you don't want to participate in, but somehow you always get lured into it. And it's almost like hard for you to say no. As I'm looking at this picture right here where it says no. It's almost hard for you to say no. Are you entertained by drama? Do you feel like you're being entertained by drama? And is there something very entertaining about the drama for you, Scorpio? I don't feel like it is entertaining for you. I feel like for some it is, but it's more of like just even like hearing it, like the sound of it. You're just like, oh, something like that. When somebody speaks about drama and somebody speaks about this person and such and such, just the sound of it is like already draining you. And at the same time, it's like almost hard for you to say no because it just is in the moment. And you're just like, well, I don't want to say anything. And I'm even tired to say anything. So it's just easier for me to participate in the drama sometimes. It's just easier for me to just be in the moment. And sure, I guess I'll acknowledge it a little bit. Do you see how impactful, influential that kind of energy is? It's almost like we get stuck in it. Okay, this is what I'm getting. And I'm coming back to what I said earlier about your choices and your decisions, where this is where it becomes harder for you, okay? You have to make some sacrifices along the way. Sacrifices in the burdens that you feel. Sacrifices in your choices and your decisions And I suppose that sometimes when you are getting caught up in drama, it's like it's hard for you to say no for some reason. You get so lured into it that even you are being entertained by it sometimes, but you question yourself like, am I entertained by that? And what is it about it that I am so entertained about? I'm hearing like you're kind of just letting the time go. Wheel of Fortune. You're just kind of having to let the time go and pass. Just let it pass. For some of you, I'm getting like, you know, this is like my only friends at this time. And you're having to put yourself in a position where you feel a lot of that sympathy, that empathy for people. That when you come across somebody who talks about other people and that's all they talk about, it's like they can't get themselves to talk about other things. You're just like, okay, sure. But you're just one to also not want to get yourself involved in it and participate in it. This is where it becomes so hard for a Scorpio. I'm getting I'm speaking to a Scorpio here when I say it's like in your choices, in your decisions. I'm hearing and you're going, what? I don't even know. It's like you have this moment of brain fart, like, huh? Yeah, sure. Like somebody talking about someone and you're going, yeah, sure. You're just kind of like going along with it. Like, let's just have this time pass. Like, let's get the time going. Let's just keep it going. And then when it's ready to get past it, when it's ready to like walk, you're ready to just walk away from it. You're just like, this is where the drain, this is where the comes in. I suppose that this is a heavy reminder for our Scorpios that you don't have to get into these conversations. You don't have to participate in these group settings where you hear a lot of the drama. And you almost want to be that person to shift the conversation, Scorpio, where you want to like be more in play and to be more free in your expressions. Like almost childlike expressions and not so much like adult drama. Okay, so coming back to what I was saying about your play is a very important factor in your overall health at this time, because when you are in play, you gain a lot of energy. And so when you are around adults who are fueled and entertained by drama and you hear it instantly, you're drained. I'm also hearing, but where to go? Where to go? It's like, if it's not in this group of people, then where do I go? Where do I belong? If it's not with these people, then who do I go to? Where do I go? Because at this time, for some of you, this is the energy that I'm getting. Like, there's really nobody else. Okay, 3-3-3-3. And it's like I'm hearing you're making the most out of this. I'm hearing this is the world we have come to, that some people are just going to be fueled by drama, and our the best thing that we can do for ourselves is to tune it out. But that too is hard to tune out because your senses are so alive. Your senses are so alive. When you see things, it's hard to unsee things. When you hear things, it's hard to unhear it. Okay, this is the energy I'm getting. You are just clairvoyant, simply. Okay. It's your eye. As I look at this image, temperance, it's your eye. I'm going to leave that one up to you, Scorpio. I'm speaking to somebody here who is taking on a leadership role. I'm speaking to someone who's taking up a managerial work. You're a manager, CEO. You are your own boss. You're taking up a manager role. Okay. You are a boss in some sort here, okay? Your work, okay? You're taking on a leadership role, whether this would be you having to create a new project, and you are the one to take the lead on this one, okay? Hear me when I say this. I'm speaking to somebody here who is, you just took up a manager role at work, okay? And this is good for you. Because now you can ignore the drama and then come back to play. Come back to like whatever role you're taking up at work, whatever your managerial role consists of, it requires you also to use your creativity, and you're just like, yes, this is play. I'm also getting that you want simple. You just want it to just simply be. You just want things to just simply be. I feel like this is where you find your grounding, Scorpio. I'm following the rhythm here, okay? Whew. You want things to just simply be like surrendered. You don't want to do anything forced. You just want things to flow in the direction it should be. Okay. I want to pull up a spirit animal here, okay? I was also getting the message that you have a lover. There is a lover, okay? One who may be at a distance from you, and one who is willing to make changes, perhaps with you. I'm also getting like they're a different race than you, different nationality than you, okay? Let's get a spirit animal for our Scorpio before we wrap this up. Just gonna... Okay. If you guys would like a personal reading, all of my information will be down in the description box below, you guys. Thank you for being so patient with me always and showing love and support this channel. Ooh, I have the giraffe. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Visionary. I'm hearing stand up for yourself. Ooh. Thank you guys for tuning in to another reading, Scorpio, here at Safe Space. My name is Kimber, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next. Love and peace. Bye.